between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. Fields this one at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a huge effort sets up his offense at a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
There's one less thing now this offense got to worry about, silencing the home crowd early. That return, well, it already did that. The fever pitch we began with, Kate, quieted to a dull murmur following a tremendous return by the special teams unit.
Here we go. Dot.
First kick of the game here to Chase Brown. They'll couple together a yard there. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I don't know, aggressive call on second.
On 1, ready?
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Dot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Taking a chance to the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
The man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long. McPherson's kick is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
From where they started that drive, Kate, 3 points, kind of feels like the minimum they expected. But I know this, a little scoring can lead to a lot more.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Wilson with a return here. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready?
Play fake, it's Love. Cut down the field, Golden. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This one taken in by Crabs. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Down. Cut.
A run, Jacobs. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leading on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
Love now on 3rd and goal. That one connects. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He's given him about 3 yards, and now they can have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Stop. Stop.
1st down, here's Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. So they'll decline this and take the results. First down, ball at the 36.
It's just set. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. We get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Gun. Stop. Lights up. 180. Stop.
From the gun, again to Brown. Nice drive forward, halts it after a couple of yards. Brought down by Quay Walker.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every home run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and that is T. Higgins, who's shaken up and receiving some assistance. On 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. They'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And we do not get a 3rd field goal of the game as we stay tied at 3-3.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. 22. Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Love from the gun. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
Ready. Set.
Love with it on first down. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
10 black. Set.
Back to the air. Love. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
Let's go now. Hut.
Takes the handoff, now Love. He put everything he had into this one. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers break the tie here in the first. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. For big yards on the right side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Here we go. Stop.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
A give left side to Brown. This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's a 10-3 ball game. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They start out with a 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Gun. Stop.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. Behind the line, he lost that football. And they say Packers football. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play.
Ready, set.
First down, ball at the 36.
Down.
From the pistol, here's Love. Kraft has it. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it'll be first down, Packers. They're set up at the 35 now.
Set. Red, 38. Hut.
Love now on first and 10. He has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Black 40. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. To the left side, pulled in by Golden. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's second down coming up.
Ready, ready. Set, go.
We'll go counter it. Baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And the Bengals get to it.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. Oh, man, nothing from him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Chase Brown, his intended target, out of the backfield. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Wilson back deep for the return. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Here we go, set. 52 blue.
Throwing, it's Love. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Set, ready, cut.
A second down throw here for Love. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. He's hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Down.
Stick it in the air. Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. Thick black ultra. Drill green. Ready.
Once more, it's Love. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Punt return nearly didn't. The offense getting a chance to find the end zone here themselves. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Ready, ready.
Gets it again. Jacobs is hit. He fumbled that football. And the Bengals get to it.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here.
45, wide. Set.
He pushes them a little closer to the 3.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
On the return, it's Rondale Moore. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And this one does not go far. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. And it's the Bengals with 2nd and 6.
we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that means third down coming up.
Here we go, here we go.
To the air on third and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by Derek Forrest. And the Packers get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Here we go, here we go. Set, cut.
Thrown on first down, Love. Sends this to the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So second down coming up.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Here we go. Set.
To the air with Love. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Set, ready. Cut, cut, cut.
This is Watson. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
It's first downs like that, Kate, just with the toughness of these receivers that I can't help but think about some old school dudes. These playbooks have evolved so much in the NFL. Can you imagine some of the physical receivers back in the day and how badly they would have loved to play in the systems like this and just find a way time and again to put the ball in their hands? Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Set.
On second down, Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Well, Kate, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
6, 7, 50, green. Black shot. Cut.
Throwing his Love on third. Finds him on the crossing route. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. This one from an even 40 yards out. McManus sends it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drive, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
Moore with a return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go.
Burrow on first down. Catch made by All. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go.
On first down, here's Burrow. And the man is there to knock that away.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Burrow from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalked up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Another punt coming up. Bryce Behringer to do the honors again. And, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Punt.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, set. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Throw left side to Watson. And he's going to be down by contact. So now our attention turns to the flag on the play. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
45, White. Ready.
Love from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
60 red. Ready.
Looking now from the gun. Taking a shot deep here. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. Defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
He's looking deep once again. Brought in inside the 20. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get more points to end a lopsided first half. McManus on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. One last play before the break.
Here we go.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Wilson with a return here. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Love now, off the play action. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. He's got it at the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone.
Let's go. Set. Go.
Heads out on a bootleg. Buying some time right. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Hand off here to Jacobs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
They stick with Jacobs. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Hey, red. Red. 38. Steel. Black. Set.
Jacobs gets in on the draw. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9. Right, anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. This only a chip shot from the right hash. McManus sends it through. And they push their lead to 23.
But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback who comes to my mind first. We'll bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Brown gets it again here on 2nd. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Nickel look by the Packers on 3rd down.
What's your set?
They'll throw 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by Derek Forrest. They're going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the 1st play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
At the 27-yard line.
Come on, set.
Play action, Love. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that makes it third down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Here we go. 50, green. Ready.
From the pistol, here's Love. Dumps it off to his running back. Jacobs with it first and then some. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Offense is set. First and 10.
Ready. Black, 95. Cut.
From the red zone on first. He gets it complete. Here's Marshawn Lloyd. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
60 red.
Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. This one misses the tight end. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Let's go. Cut.
Hand off here to Lloyd. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
The 6-yard line.
On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. This from just 23 yards away. McManus sends it through. And that'll make the lead 26 points.
Well, that's a familiar path he's taken here. Now the 5th time he's run out and gotten the job done. I know. You'd rather have them be PATs, but it's been nice having that reliable leg to turn to all game long.
Fielded at the 7.
The Bengals take over first and
10. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
In play action here. Burrow. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
You gain that kind of yards in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here they come. This is third and 5.
Here we go.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth.
Gun.
Trying for it with Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here we go. Cut.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
180.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finds Chase on the slant. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Good luck defending that short yardage slot. It's not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third down, give to Brown. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Pick up of 3 on the carry. That's going to bring up 4th and 2.
on, ready?
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. Fourth down, Burrow. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here we go. Stop.
First down, Burrow to throw. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. Second down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone. You got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be third and short at the 35.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Done, guys.
Third and one, Burrow. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bengals with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked by Derek Forrest.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Out of his end zone. Love. Gets him on a quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. To the air with Love. Gets everything he has under this one. He's got it deep downfield. Into the red zone. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers continue piling it on here in the 4th. McManus on for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. On now is McManus to kick this away. Moore with a return. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that. Right near the 25-yard line. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Trying to quick on the draw here. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's the backup. First throw. Catch made by Chase Brown. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
They give him out of Lloyd. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Ready.
They run once more with Lloyd. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set a 3rd and very short.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
3rd and 1 now. Love. Got his man. It's Golden. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball on the 45. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
Ready.
45-yard line.
A give to Wilson running left. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Packers send out their punting unit. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. Some excellent English on that punt. This one makes it all the way to the 6 before the team touches down. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Drive will begin with a run by Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Give on 2nd is Brown. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
At the Bengals
Down.
8-yard line.
Fight. 97. Blue. 30 seconds.
They'll go from the gun with Wilson. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They managed 3 yards on the carry, which sets them up with 3rd and goal at the 5.
Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Trying the inside hand off to Lord. Let's tell me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Packers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers grow their lead yet again. On now is McManus to kick this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Now he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, it's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
They get 2 out of the run, but it's going to be 4th and 9. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Bengals just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. I can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side. Mark 2-minute warning.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Let's go now. 10.
On the give, it's Lloyd. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here we go. Set. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Again, a run with Lloyd. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Ready. 50, green. Ready.
Got it played straight ahead. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
So a historic venue in football sees yet